Welcome to our latest video with Derby Telegraph Chief Football Writer Steve Nicholson. Steve, there's no first team action this weekend, but it's the Rams FA Youth Cup game on Sunday at the iPro Stadium. Rams taking on Newcastle United. Are you looking forward to the game?
Yeah, I am. The big occasions these for the kids, you know, very big games. I mean, the Derby lads will know all about the iPro Stadium. They go to all the home games, first team home games, so they're used to the surroundings. But when you've got to run out there and play, it's a very different thing. And they're getting more and more used to it, because I think this is the 7th consecutive home draw in the FA Youth Cup, stretching over 2 or 3 seasons. And also, you know, Derby are building themselves quite a reputation in this competition. You know, they've beaten Manchester City and Arsenal in recent seasons, and they've run both Manchester United and Chelsea very, very close in very tight games. I was at both of those. And so they're playing Newcastle United. It'll be a test. All Youth Cup games are. You know, first goals are often very important because it settles the youngsters down. But it'll be a good one to watch. And with it being Sunday afternoon, of course, there's a chance for Derby fans to go along and have a look at the lads. And they'll see Mason Bennett again, no doubt. He's been a regular in the Youth Cup for Derby and an important player as well. But there are other important players. You know, I was talking to Darren Wassell this week about the game. And he's saying, yeah, they rely on Mason, as you would, because he's got first-team experience. But there are other good players, you know, this season. You know, I mean, Max Lowe at left-back is coming along very nicely. Jamie Hansen, you know, centre-back, who set pieces. You don't want to give a set piece away with Jamie on the pitch, because he's got a habit of putting the ball in the net, which is a very good habit. And you know, these types of players, you know, they're important to the team as well. The big lad at the back, Farron Rawson, he's defended very well when I've watched him play. So, you know, a big day for them. They're really looking forward to it. I know that. I spoke to Max Lowe the other day as well. And they're really relishing the challenge. And Newcastle should be good. You know, they beat Sunderland 4-0 in the last round, which would be a great win for them, of course. So I'm really looking forward to the game.
Okay. And Rams next in championship action next Tuesday when they go to Sheffield Wednesday. What's the latest injury news on the Rams front?
Yeah, it's been a strange couple of weeks, hasn't it? Because we've had to wait big gaps between games. You know, earlier this week, I should say, they played QPR on the Monday night. Now we have to wait till next Tuesday because Sheffield Wednesday are in the FA Cup action against Charlton on Saturday. So, early team news. I spoke to Paul Simpson, and the big concern, or two main concerns really, are Simon Dawkins and Jamie Ward. Simon Dawkins missed the QPR game with a groin problem. It's looking unlikely that he'll play. Tuesday might be too soon for him. He's had a scan, there is a bit of damage there, so they'll have to kind of monitor his progress. Jamie, fans will remember, came off I think a few minutes before half time against QPR, feeling his hamstring, tight hamstring. And fortunately, the scan shows no real damage as such, but you've got to be very careful with these injuries, hamstring injuries, and Jamie has had a history of hamstring injuries in recent seasons. So they're kind of monitoring his progress. They're hoping he'll train Sunday and Monday. If he can do that, then he'll be available for selection for the Sheffield Wednesday game. And the other one is Will Hughes. Fans will know he came off again after 60-odd minutes against QPR. Wasn't looking too comfortable. I thought he had a decent first half, but he was kind of, when he came off, he was kind of feeling around the kind of hip and groin type area. But Paul Simpson tells me he took a couple of heavy knocks and almost like dead leg, if you like, and then it affects the hamstring and the groin area. So again, they're monitoring him, but the word with Will is that he should be available for the Sheffield Wednesday game.
Okay, and the Rams obviously coming off the back of a good win against QPR on Monday night. What do you think are the chances against the Owls on Tuesday?
Yeah, again, every game that comes up now has got some interest value in it, and you're wondering which way it could go and how and why it could go that way. First of all, Derby's away form, as we know, is fantastic this season. They've got the best away record in the division, so that sets you up quite nicely. Great home win against QPR. The thing with the QPR win wasn't just the 3 points. I think it gave them a real confidence boost, knowing that they can beat a side in the top 6. And I thought that even though QPR probably had more possession second half and more pressure, I still thought the win was fully deserved. Sheffield Wednesday have been on a good run, actually. Stuart Gray there has turned them round, and so They lost to Wigan in the week 3-0 at home in the league, which is, I think, their first defeat in 9 games. And they're in FA Cup action, as I say, on Saturday. What will be interesting, because it's a free weekend for Derby, Steve McLaren and Paul Simpson will be going to that game, so they'll be able to run the rule over Sheffield Wednesday. But it should be an interesting game, and the thing is, Derby will be well backed by supporters, and that's always nice to hear when you're on an away ground. So the way Derby are at the moment, and I've said this all season, they've got absolutely no reason to fear any game they play. You've still got to go out and win the game and do the right things, but they should have no problems with any opposition they come up against at the moment. They know every game will be tough, and I'm sure Sheffield Wednesday will be tough as well. But they're in with a shout with every game.